Shout out to everybody. I want to talk to y'all real quick. Real quick. So I'm seeing some things, right? One thing I'm seeing is so it looks like John Jonadon put out a diss record towards the Easy to Block Captain. We've all been seeing the marketing that's been going back and forth. I think Easy's been doing interviews talking about it. And he responded to John Jonadon's diss record. I seen John Jonadon. He's been doing interviews talking about a potential matchup between him and Easy to Block Captain. I hit up URL or people from URL. And I was just like, yo, is the battle booked? Because I'm trying to decide whether or not I even want to talk about it. And they're just from people I'm hearing, it's not booked. It could be, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I'm hearing it's not booked, right? So I hit John up, and I'm just like, yo, I guess people could tell you anything. You know what I'm saying? So I hit John. I'm like, yo, is it booked? And this was his response. He's just like, yo, I heard that you don't think I deserve the battle. You know what I'm saying? It's basically what he's saying. This is my response to that. Shout out to John. I don't think that... This is how I'm looking at it, right? So you had the battle between you and Ace Amin, right? And then you had the battle between you and Sue Surf. You and Ace Amin was it was kind of promoted. You had a back and forth with Ace Amin. I think you even went to one of the battles, and you know what I'm saying? Whatever happened, they talk about happened, you know what I'm saying? And they ended up calming that situation down, and then you and Ace Amin ended up working out a deal, and y'all battled, right? Fast forward, you battle Sue Surf. My personal opinion, I feel like this is the battle of your career. Some people may look at it like, oh, well, no, Hollow the Don was the battle of his career. I don't think so. When you've been going back and forth with a person like Surf for so many years, it's kind of just all right, when the battle happens or when it's about to happen, we're thinking we're going to get the best John we've ever seen. Surf is marketing, you're marketing, but you kind of just kind of taking a back seat to everything. You know what I'm saying? You kind of you not really into it. You are doing your interviews here and there, but you don't seem like you're really into it. The battle happens, and you don't do well in the battle. You know what I'm saying? This is not the best John performance that we've seen. Surf ends up winning. And this is when most people had you winning this battle going into the battle. I think I might have had Surf winning it going into the battle. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But I think most people had you winning going into the battle, right? The battle happens. And it's the blowback of the battle gets you to the point to where you're not even really active in battle rap. But to your credit, you did say prior that you were thinking that this was probably going to be, or that was going to be your last year of battling. So it's you lose the battle, negative criticism, and then you kind of just fall back. So I'm all right. So when is John going to come back, right? A lot of people have been talking. So Easy to Block Captain gets hot in battle rap, right? Every battle he takes, he's not taking a round off. You know what I'm saying? He's giving this great performance time and time again. He gets to the point to where he's undefeated on the URL app. He is. So in my opinion, it's he can kind of ask for whoever he wants at this point. You know what I mean? If he wants to battle with John, whatever. But he's asking for Calico. He's saying he wants to battle a Charlie Clips, and Surf and people like that are starting to make sense to me. And then I see John Jonadon. It's a curveball that's thrown in it. And I'm just yo, it doesn't make sense to me. It's not you're a terrible battler to where people just don't want to see you battling. And it's just when you got somebody winning and winning and winning and winning and winning, and then when you had somebody that had a debatable with Ace Amin and you lost to Surf clearly, and it's how do you get an Easy to Block Captain after that? That's kind of how I'm looking at it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not looking at it you're trash and nothing like that. It's just it doesn't make sense because we're in a sport of battle rap. It's the battlers, if they're winning, what is the point of winning if you're going to go against somebody that hasn't won their last battle? You know what I mean? And it's kind of strange because it's like, I think Beasley, it was like a face off and somebody didn't show up. And he was kind of asked about Calico versus Easy to Block Captain. He was like, I think we can make that happen. Kind of letting the fans think that it's possible that that's going to potentially happen. And we see Calico saying like, I haven't gotten a call for Easy to Block Captain. Like, and he starts focusing on Charlie Clips, and we see as of recent, he's focusing on A-Ward. I don't know, or at least going back and forth with A-Ward. So to me, it doesn't make sense, bro. You know what I mean? So it's not like you're trashing nothing like that, but I got a lot of respect for John the Don, and if it's a situation where Easy to Block feels like, John is the person I want to battle, I think it's up to him at this point. You know what I mean? And, it's kind of a debate whether or not Easy is giving John the shot or John's giving Easy the shot. Y'all tell me what y'all think. It looks like right now Easy to Block Captain is, in a sense, giving you the shot. You know what I mean? And it shouldn't be like that because of who you are and the work that you put in throughout your battle rap career. But that's where we are. You know what I'm saying? So, in my opinion, I don't feel like the battle should happen. But that's just me. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, if Easy feels like it should happen, go ahead. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Now, I do want to say this, right? So I've seen that Rock did an interview on Hip Hop Is Real. And they asked him a question. They were just like, who do you want to battle? And Rock makes a statement. He's just like, I've been wanting to battle Swamp, but I don't know if that's going to happen. You know what I mean? That's who I want to battle, but I don't know if that's going to happen. It looks like it may be maybe a rematch or something. And they're like, what do you know what I mean? They're asking like, why are you saying that? And so what Rock is saying that is because Swamp went ahead and took Chef Trez, which I think is going on the riot, if I'm not mistaken. Because Swamp took Chef Trez, it's kind of up in the air now. Because URL may be looking at it like, if Swamp loses the battle to Chef Trez, it may not be appropriate for, Swamp to battle Rock. And I think this is crazy. You know what I mean? Like, I think it makes sense business-wise to where, like, Swamp, he lost the tournament, right? So Swamp could be thinking, well, I lost the tournament, so I may not be in the running for being able to go to Summer Madness, so I might as well take this battle. This could be what he's thinking. Business-wise, from the URL, they got to be thinking about momentum, right? It's like, you lost to JC, but, you had a great showing, and a lot of people feel like you might have won the battle anyway. The problem is, if you go ahead and you battle Chef Trez, and you lose that battle, it could be back-to-back losses, and then you end up getting rocked. That could be, the negative to the situation. You know what I mean? And, I know it's like, URL always says, like, they only look at what happens on the URL mostly, but I think everything is looked at in its totality. So I do understand business-wise, right? If Swamp doesn't do well in the Chef Trez battle, the battle between him and Rock won't happen. My personal opinion, I feel like this battle was supposed to happen over a year ago. You know what I mean? When Swamp and Rock was going back and forth, they should have booked that thing. But now it's like y'all kind of made some sort of, a spectacle about it, right? So you had Rock go up on stage when Swamp was on stage and was like, y'all want me to battle him and all this going on. It's like pre-marketing. And Rock's been calling him out in spaces, talking. It's all part of the show, right? So Rock is involved in the marketing aspect of doing a battle between him and Swamp. So it's like, why let all that die down just because of a potential loss? I'm not saying Swamp is going to lose, you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying that this battle could affect the outcome of whether or not he ends up being on the URL for Summer Madness. You know what I'm saying? So y'all tell me what y'all think. Do I think that Swamp's going to lose to a Chef Trez? No. You know what I'm saying? When I look at ability, I think Chef Trez is nice. I think Swamp is nice. But we've seen Swamp get crazy. You know what I'm saying? You seen him get crazy with Nitty. You seen him like on fire versus what JC. He just messed up in the third. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, oh, what are we doing? Like we know he's dope, you know, but Chef Trez is kind of like I seen the battle between him and I think it was like Saint LA. I seen a couple other battles from Chef Trez, but nothing that's like, man, I think this dude is dope. Nothing like that. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, Chef Trez, I gotta take a drink when he battle. You know what I'm saying? I gotta leave. I gotta go watch a game or do something. You know what I'm saying? Shout out. But it's Chef Trez at the end of the day. Some people like Chef Trez. Some people feel like he's skilled enough to win. I don't think he is, bro. I know this is the South versus the South. You got Swamp versus Chef. You know, Chef from Atlanta. You know, Swamp from the Carolinas. Some people want to see it. You know, I think it's a dope matchup for, you know, the Riot to put on. I'm not mad at it. You know, but do I think Chef Trez can beat Swamp? No, I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all tell me what y'all think. It's like, couldn't y'all have just hit Swamp up like, yo, or beforehand, like, yo, like, all right, so you just lost the tournament. This is what we want to do with you. We still want you to battle Rock and just try to figure out a way to make that happen. You know what I mean? Instead of Swamp maybe out here blind, like, yo, like, I just lost the tournament. I'm probably not going to be on Summer Madness. Let me just take this money while I can. You know what I mean? I don't know. You know, but the way I'm looking at it, the battle between Swamp and Rock is a potential for it not to happen. You know what I'm saying? And right now, Rock said he ain't been really called for nobody. You know, so y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section below. But I don't think a battle on the Riot should necessarily affect things. But on the business side, I understand where the URL stands. You know what I'm saying? But I think y'all need to hit these artists up. Like, yo, like, this is what we want to do with you. This is the marketing plan. Don't take any more battles. You know what I mean? Instead of not saying anything, and then the battle rapper goes ahead and gets booked for another battle, in which that's a dope battle. Like, when you look at the card, that's a dope battle. You know what I'm saying? Chef Trez versus Swamp. So, I don't know. You know what I mean? Y'all take it for what y'all want. You know what I mean? I want to see Swamp on Summer Madness. I think he deserves a Rock. And if Rock wants to battle Swamp, I think y'all need to make that happen. I think before the talk was, I think Rock wanted Swamp in Maryland, you know, and I think they may end up doing like an event in Maryland, you know what I mean, on Rock's behalf, potentially in the future, you know what I mean. But right now, I think, I mean, if that's who he wants to battle, he's one of the most loyal people to the URL. Give him the battle. You know what I mean? Like this, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But then again, let's just say Chef Trez like smoke Swamp. Would it make sense? You know what I'm saying? But y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section below. I don't know. John, I rock with you. Those are just my thoughts. I don't think that you suck, you trash, or nothing like that. You had a bad showing. You know, I just don't feel like you can have a bad showing and get a premier artist like at this time. It's what I think. You know what I'm saying? I could be wrong. Maybe you'll talk about it or something. I don't know. You know, but y'all tell me what y'all think in Swamp. Y'all tell me whether or not the chances for him getting on Summer Madness is ruined. You know what I'm saying? But comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. Peace.